Hey, what's up everybody? So today we're going to take a look at some PSA cards that just came back. These were sent off in December. These were sent off through my local card shop. They send off actually every month, and I actually had some on the November order as well, but it's funny because the December order came back first, so kind of weird there, but it's all good. I'm never really worried about the time or anything like that. After the first, one that I did a while back or whatever, like you just kind of get used to it after that, so not a big deal. But anyways, let's go ahead and just get started here. These were basically submitted for $11 a card, so let's take a look at what we got. We'll start over here with this stack. So this is a 2015-16 Panini Prism Silver Larry Bird in a Gem Man 10. This is a card where just kind of, just look like a 10, so nice there. Not the biggest card, but it is what it is. Here's a Dwayne Wade, same set, 15-16 Gem Man 10. I really like this set of Prism. Just the silvers and everything pop. The rookie silvers pop very well, so nice cards and nice year of Prism there. So Gem Mint 10 on that. Here is a Trae Young, just a base status, and actually it looks like they labeled it wrong. Now that I noticed that, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it's not orange, so they labeled that wrong. It is a Gem Mint 10, so we're happy about that. That's just his base rookie though, I believe. Yeah. Now I'm like psyching myself out, but yeah. Alright. So this is a Jalen Brunson Red Prism. These are out of $2.99. This one got a 9, so, obviously looking for a 10 on all these cards. It's all modern stuff, so, but, it's not too bad. I was trying to send in cards where, if they did get a 9, you could, at least break even, hopefully. Now, I haven't really looked up the value of this card. I mean, obviously, rookie Prisms, rookies in Prism that are serial numbered are big cards. This isn't the biggest name or anything. So, he does play well when he fills in for Luka, though. So, but we'll see. That got a 9. Speaking of Luka, here is just one of those base inserts, Emergent. Not a big card at all, but, you really need a 10, and this one got a 10, so great there. I'm just kind of sending in any Luka that I have that is in good shape, which is pretty much all of them because they were just kind of pulled last year or whatever. So here's another Luka. Again, here we go. This is just the base status, so they definitely mislabeled that Trae. It's definitely not an orange, but this one got a 10, so happy about that. This one is a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Red Ice. So this is a 10. Nice one. Here is a Trae Young Emergent. That's a 10. I just think, 18-19 Prism, I mean, a lot of them are 10s. And it's weird because maybe they realize that, and that's why we're having so many, centering issues and stuff for 19-20. Who knows? Here is a Trae Young Hoops. This is just the base Hoops. I really like the base rookie Hoops design this year. I like it better than 19-20. I do like those tributes, though, in 19-20. But anyways, this one had a Gem Mint 10, so definitely nice there. Here is just a Sam Darnold, a Don Russ rated rookie. Not a big card or anything. I actually got this card when I purchased another card, and this was like a throw-in free card, so I was like, wow, it looks nice, and it had a Gem Mint 10, so pretty interesting story there. Shout out to whoever threw that in. Here is a Michael Thomas Gold Prism. Now, I bought this actually before he had his great season. It was probably during training camp time or whatever. So, it's nice he had a great season here this past season. These are out of 10. I bought this for $20. So, nice card. This one did get a 10 as well. So, not sure what the value, if his value has gone up a ton. I'm sure it hasn't gone out a ton just because, he's kind of low-key and he's a wide receiver. But anyways, here's a Peyton Manning, 1998. This is just his rookie Bowman Chrome. I bought this card for $20 raw. Definitely hoping for a 10. I kind of just realistically thought it would be a 9. These older cards tend to get graded a little bit harder, so it looks very clean to me though. So I actually think there's a scratch across there, and there's just no way I would have sent that card in like that. So I don't know if it's almost like PSA opened the box and like the blade hit that. I don't know. Maybe it was on there. I doubt it because it's just clear as day. So either way, we'll take a 9 on that. It's not too bad. Here is a Kyler Murray. This is a 2019 Absolute, just a base rookie. I really like kind of that design for Absolute this year. They're cheap cards, but this was pulled out of a hanger box, I believe. So Gem Mint 10 on that one. Looks nice with the red PSA and everything, so happy about that. Another Kyler. This is I think I actually pulled these both in the same hanger box, so shout out to that hanger box. This is a 2019 Absolute Kyler Murray Introductions, just kind of like a rookie insert. This is Gem Mint 10, so nice on that one. Here we have Sam Darnold Panini Classics. This is a blueback, I think, right? Yeah, blueback. Yep. And these are out of 175. So you can hear it kind of rattling, so that's not good. But it's just kind of a thinner card, I guess. But nice looking card. I like Classics design, so happy about that one. Here is the Super Bowl champ here, Pat Mahomes. Not the best photo, just kind of like a mean mug, but these are at a $3.99. This is certified, obviously, orange, I guess. PSA 9 on that one, kind of what I expected. You know, a Gem Mint 10 would be awesome, but you tend to not get those as easy on these mem cards. So I bought this card for about 20 bucks, you know, a few years ago. Or, I'm sorry, probably about maybe early 18, maybe like January or something, 2018, so only about a year ago, so it was only 20 bucks, so I don't know what the value is now, but it's definitely probably has to have gone up with, you know, the success they've had recently. Here is a Kevin Huerter. Obviously won a 10 on this one, so not the best, but, you know, it's not too bad. Hyper 18-19 rookie, so not too bad. And a 9. Here's his teammate here, Trey Young. You know, definitely wanted a 10 in this one just for the PC, but this is a 9. You know, not too bad. I mean, we'll take it. You know, this was one I probably shouldn't have sent in, honestly. You know, Prism Draft has kind of lost some of its allure or whatever, but I did get a 10, so that's kind of what you need on this. It's not really the card that's gonna pop. You know, it just kind of looks basic. You know, I don't know. But it's a John Morant, you know, he's obviously had a great rookie season, you know, one of the top guys, so could win Rookie of the Year, so nice. You know, when you're hitting a Gem Mint 10, it's all good anyway, so this is a 9, not so good on the Zion here. I think it's alright because it's Zion, but, you know, obviously hoping for a 10 on these Hoops cards. It looks clean. I mean, I'm not sure what's wrong with this one, but that's what we got on those. These cards should be pretty easy to get 10s on. I mean, there's just doesn't look like a whole lot to go wrong there. So that's the first stack. Next stack we have here is a Prism Draft John Morant Pink Pulsar. So Gem Mint 10 on that. Here we have a Luka Shock Optic. These cards look really cool. Overall, the shock parallels aren't, you know, that highly valued. I mean, obviously Luka, he's going to be your top guy, but like, you know, some of the other rookies, you know, those aren't very expensive cards. But here's a 9 on this one. Actually, good story about these is that right before the hollows of this card blew up, you know, they were like doubling every week. I was looking to actually buy one, and like, so I got in right at the right time. I found this lot on eBay for like 180 bucks, like after shipping and tax and everything. It had this one, it had the hollow, it had the purple, it had the blue velocity, and his base optic, all Luka, for 180 bucks. So that was like a really good buy, because like the next week, I remember checking like a week or two later, and like those hollows were going for like 350 bucks or some stuff, just raw. And I was like, that's crazy. So I just got lucky on these. I bought these right at the right time, and you know, they all kind of weren't like, I don't know, I didn't think any of them were like 10s. I thought the hollow was actually the best one. That was actually sent out in the November order I mentioned earlier, so definitely looking forward to get that one back. Hopefully I can get a 10 on that, but a 9 on this one, we'll definitely take that, you know, it's all good. So here is Mitchell Robinson Green, Gem Mint 10. You know, it's a card where his values kind of died down a little bit, but you know, he's definitely got room to grow, and obviously the Knicks plenty of opportunity on that team. Great looking card, and it's just one of those cards where you just kind of like, you know, I'm pretty sure that's a 10. So you just kind of want to like get validated sometimes, and you just want to send that in. But either way, I mean, definitely worth sending in. Just I don't know. I don't know. Here's a Lonnie Walker. So another green one, 1819 Prism, Gem Mint 10. Nice card. This is one that I probably shouldn't have sent in, but I did, and it definitely got a 10, so that's awesome. You kind of need a 10 on that. This is a blue Prism. Another thing, too, like I said earlier, is, you know, rookie Prisms that are serial numbered are pretty big cards. Obviously, Zaire Smith is, I don't even know if he's played at all this year. I'm pretty sure he's been in the G League and all that, but, so, we'll see what happens, but it is a 10. You know, it's a Prism rookie, so it's got a lot going for it. You know, we'll see what happens. I like these, this next one here. So, Devontae Graham. Now, I bought this card actually in like a lot, like pretty much early January or something like that in 2018, and he had not done anything really. So, you know, this was like, I had it like accounted for like $1 or whatever in my inventory. So, definitely he's been playing well obviously since then, and his cards have shot up a little bit. You know, not crazy, but again, a blue at a 199 rookie. It did Gem Mint 10, so that's a pretty nice card, honestly. I'm pretty sure that's definitely, you know, way more than the $1 I paid and the $11 grading, so at least a few times over, I'd say. So here is a green. Actually, I have two of these, so I did well with the Devontae Graham. So again, these were $1 cards, and he's obviously, you know, played well. His value's gone up some, so nice to have these in a Gem Mint 10. Just goes to show you that, you know, taking a small risk for like $1 could pay off a lot in the trading card world. So it gives lots of opportunity for everybody, even people like me who don't have money. So, excuse me. So here is a Giannis. This one got a 9. These are ones that you kind of hope to get a 10 on, not the highest value cards. Do like the look out of it. Thing really pops. Nice silver. So a 9 on that one should still be okay. Here is another one. This one did get a 10, so nice on this one. You know, I tried to send off cards that I was willing to sell. I didn't want to send off a bunch of PC cards that I wanted to keep just because I didn't want to, you know, this costs a lot of money. So you want to be able to flip some of this stuff, and I'm just not. Those are two cards that I do like Giannis. I do collect him, but I'm just not a huge fan of the Prism inserts and all that. I actually do like those, and Fireworks Dominance. You know, they're not so bad. Some of them are pretty basic though. Here is a Pink Ice. This is a 2018-19. So Giannis, just a base parallel, and that is a Gem Mint 10. So nice on that one. Next up is a Donovan Mitchell. This is an Orange Mosaic. Now this is at a 99, and this one got a 10. So nice card. His values, you know, not huge, but it's a pretty good card. You know, serial numbered. It's got a lot going for it. So here is another Giannis Silver Prism. I bought a lot of 18-19 Silver Prisms of the top vets like LeBron, Giannis, Steph Curry, James Harden, those guys. So definitely gonna try to send those in over time. Kobe. This one's a 9. LeBron James. This is a blue silver prism from 2014 Select. This got a 9. I actually have a few of these of the different color ones in the November order, so we'll see if those can get any better than a 9. It might just come back all 9s, or even worse, who knows. But this card I really thought was like a guaranteed 10, but it's a 9. It's another 15-16 Prism. Like I said, I really like that set. The silver prisms just, you know, really shine and pop. So nice. It looks good still in the 9. So nice card. I mean, the difference between that and a 10 is hard to even notice, right? So this is a 9, Steph Curry. This is 17-18 Prism. I do can kind of see that it's a little thinner over here, you know. So, but you know, a 9's okay. Definitely should break even. I think I paid, you know, a little under like $8-9 for this card, so might want to hold on to it for a little bit. Here is a same set, 1718. This one Gem Mint 10, so nice on that. Nice shine to it. 1718, not a huge fan of the look of Prism. It's not horrible, but it's just not my favorite, you know. Another one from 1718, Giannis 10, nice. So getting down to the last few here. Here's a Trae Young Optic, just a 9 on that one. You know, hoping for a 10, but I'll take it. You know, I probably bought that card for only a few dollars. So Luka Hoops. I think I paid about $10 for this card. So you know, it's still in a 9. It's okay. You know, obviously hoping for a 10 on these sets. Not a whole lot that goes wrong with these. I mean, I've looked at a few of them to send in, and they all look really clean, even just any of them. So, all right. So next card here is a Trae Young. You know, 18-19 Hoops again. This is the Teal Explosion though. A 9. Looked like a 10, but we'll take a 9. Nice looking card, that's for sure. So here's a Michael Porter Holo. You know, what's funny is that I bought this card for like $6 or something like that. I bought 2 of them like at the same time, and just with all the Luka Holos, you know, exploding so much, it kind of had a domino effect on some of these other guys. And actually, you know, Michael Porter's had some pretty good games this season. You know, he's been kind of inconsistent in and out of the lineup, injuries, whatever it is, but these cards just look great. Like, I can see why Optic got so popular. It's just a great looking card. And honestly, man, I'm not gonna say I like Optic better than Prism, but I have to say, like, in the football, I actually kind of like 2019 Optic better than the 2019 football Prism. I do like NBA Prism better, but maybe that's just like because I'm mostly an NBA collector. Alright, so this is a nice one. This is a Trae Young. See, here's the orange. I feel like that they like did these back to back or something, and they just accidentally put the wrong way. I don't know, man, but it's kind of weird. I have seen that in other people's videos though, so I mean, I guess it's something that happens, you know, fairly often. So here's an orange parallel. It's status, you know, very low end, but these cards look really good for basketball, and obviously in a Gem Mint 10 looks even better. So here is a Luka Teal Explosion, great card. I kind of got lucky on this card too. I bought it like right at the same time, or right at the right time, for about $50-some. There was only like 1 or 2 for sale on eBay too, so I was just like, well, look, I didn't want to spend that money, but I was like, you kind of need to buy that, because I really didn't know a ton about the Teal Explosions. I didn't really open up too much hoops, so once I like found out about them, I was like, wow, those cards look awesome. So bought this, and last time I checked, maybe a month or 2 ago, people were trying to sell them raw for like $250 or something, so we'll see what it is now on a 10. I'm not sure, but definitely has gone from that $50. And last card here is another Teal Explosion. It's Zion this time. So yeah, it's a Gem Mint 10. I bought this pretty early in the Hoops release or whatever, for like $40-some. It was like $44 or something like that. So I thought that was actually pretty good. And I'm sure they've probably gone up some now that he's playing and everything, and playing well. So a Gem Mint 10 of it, that's pretty cool. We'll have to check on the value of that one, but overall, really good order, I think. All 9s and 10s, mostly 10s, honestly. Less 9s, so really good. This was actually the order that didn't have some of the bigger cards, I guess you'd say. Like the November order I sent off, so was definitely we'll definitely be looking forward to that order when it gets here. It's got some bigger cards in there. These are kind of more lower end ones that were good players and everything that I could maybe try to flip, you know. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Definitely happy with the order. Shout out to my local card shop for sending those every month. Indie Card Exchange, so check them out on Instagram, very active, and buy your cards there, because you see all sorts of crazy pulls coming out of there. I pulled some big cards out of there. So have fun with that and check them out. So appreciate you guys tuning in. If you would too, I have made an Instagram page. Check that out. I'm just posting all sorts of cards. Anything, just because I think it's fun to like see cards you haven't seen before, even if it might not even be the best player, you know? So just kind of posting cards there and just having fun with that. That's very fun. I kind of got onto that late, but I'm on Instagram now, so check me out. You can also check out my eBay store. Some of these will be for sale, but I also got a whole lot of other stuff for sale on there, so you know, feel free to check that out. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching this video. It means a lot, and have a good night. Thanks a lot.